Yo, what's good, y'all? Well, Gleason, Xmas Trading, and I'm going to show y'all how I made 10K trading AUD USD. So yeah, let's get into it. So I started my bias on the weekly time frame, right? So I identified that boom, price has been on a seller's run for a good little while, and I just want to stay on the side of the markets that makes me the most money, which is the trend. And currently, I identified the trend as being sells. See, so boom. So I head down to the daily. So I identified on the daily that boom price, and as you can see, like I actually tried selling this a good amount of times, but price ended up wicking me out here at this level, and then end up dropping. So boom. So I dropped down to the daily, right? So here's what I identified on the daily. So I marked up my levels right here, this key level right here of so I marked up my levels right here. So I had this key level right here of support, turn resistance, support, turn resistance, and I also draw this level right here, this area of support that I want to get out at, right? So one thing that I identified in my trader style is that I want to be as realistic as possible when it comes to my stop loss and my take profit, right? So I always want to be at where price has the most probability of essentially just touching that level, right? So boom, I identified that. So this would be my area that I would get out at, essentially, right? So I dropped down to the 4-hour time frame, right? So boom, I see that price has wicked off of this daily key level, correct? So this essentially just tells me, okay, cool. Price is telling me, hey, I don't want to break past this level right here of resistance, right? If price would have broken this resistance, this would have changed my complete bias, and maybe I would have been looking for buys. But essentially, I was still on the seller side because of the weekly time frame, correct? And that's the trend, and that's pretty much essentially what I'm following, right? So boom, I identified that price has wicked off of here, and this essentially gave me a signal. How I would like to say is, it essentially gave me a call, right? Gave me a notification like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I wicked off this level. He doesn't want to sell. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't want to buy. He wants to sell, right? So that's the side I want to stay on. So boom, I'm staying on the seller side, right? So I'll drop down to the 4-hour, right? Bam. Drop down to the 4-hour, right? Essentially, this is just a wick. It looks a little bit intimidating on the 4-hour, maybe if you're a beginner, but from what I see, I trade this all the time. Like the market repeats itself, and I would like to always look for rejections at that key level, right? So drop down to the 4-hour, right? And I seen that price has wicked off of this level, right? So this is essentially my bias is going as planned. I wait for 3 confluences before I enter any trade. So one of my confluences that price has been on an overall weekly downtrend, right? So I identified that price has been on an overall weekly downtrend. So boom, let's keep that in note, right? Boom. So we're on the daily, right? Price has not yet made a new high in order for me to say this trend has been changing, right? So as you can see, price has made lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high continuously, right? So price has not made a newer low, but these are all equal lows, right? So boom. So I identified, right? I identified that price has been having troubles breaking past this area of resistance, right? So price had tried breaking it this once right here. It's tried breaking it 1 day right here, 2 day right here, 3 day right here, and 4 days. So 4 days, right? 4 days out of the month, right? Price has had trouble breaking past this area of resistance, right? So I identified that. So by number 2, right? Also, price has trouble breaking daily resistance for 4 days, right? Well, let's just put 2 days, right? Essentially, we could just put 2 days. Price has had trouble breaking this area of resistance 2 days back to back in a row, right? So boom, we drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So I actually tried selling this, but I got in at a very bad price. Price took me out, but essentially my bias was still correct. So I took this one as note, right? So price came back to this key level, right? And it instantly rejected this key level, right? Indecision and a strong bearish engulfing, right? Strong bearish engulfing, strong bearish momentum, right? So boom, essentially what I waited for, right, was price broke this small key level, not this key level, right? Price broke this level of support, correct? It broke past this level of support, and I waited on a retest on the 1 hour, correct? Waited on a retest on the 1 hour. I got in around this price right here. So price came back literally to my level perfectly, wicked it out on this EMA right here, correct? Let's drop it down. I waited for a confirmation. My confirmation was the fact that price gave me a wick, right, followed by a bearish engulfing. So boom, so price gave me indecision right here, right, followed by a bearish engulfing. So this was where I entered, and it was around New York session, so it was a lot of volume in the market at the time, right? So boom, price gave me the wick that I was looking for. And note to self, you know, I could have gotten at a better price, granted, if I was on a chart on time, but I will hold myself accountable for that, right? So see, price replay this. Okay, price lingering around, boom, 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 and then boom, take profit, right? So boom, we could recap. So price is on a weekly downtrend. Price has had trouble breaking past this daily resistance 2 days in a row. We also have, right, daily downtrend. So boom, so we have a daily downtrend and 4-hour downtrend, right? So boom, once price wicked past this level right here, broke structure at this smaller key level right here, I waited for a retest on 1 hour, right? So I sniped down to a lower time frame. I started my bias on the higher, and I walked my way down to the 1 hour and got my entry on the 15, right? So boom. So some traders would have probably looked at this as, oh my goodness, price has had troubles breaking past this level right here, and price has broke past this key level of resistance right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for a retest, and I'm gonna go in for buys. But me, I seen a bigger picture. Why? Because I had a higher time frame confluence, right? I'm not just looking at the 4-hour, right? So boom. So I got that down pat, right? So price essentially came into this level, right? This is the same level on the daily, right? Same level on the daily, came in, wicked off of it, right? So this is a strong key level of resistance, right? There's a lot of interactions that go on at this key level, right? So once price, I seen that price wicked off of this level on the daily, right? I made a smaller key level, right? So I had my key level marked up as the daily, right? So this is the big boy key level, right? I would like to call it the big boy key level. So I dropped down to the 1 hour, right? Right, there's still no entries for me. So there's no entries for me. I would like to get in at a good price. If I'm not getting in at a good price, I don't want to get in at all. If price would have dropped, hey, it is what it is. I'm not trying to get involved. So boom. So waited. So price wicked this daily key level, right? Giving me sell confirmations, right? So price broke down, right? So now all I'm gonna do is wait on a retest, right? So I marked this level up on the 1 hour and waited on a retest, dropped down to the 15-minute, right? I waited on a retest, boom, price came back to this level again, once again, right? So now I'm following the trend. So the trends bearish on the daily, the trends bearish on the weekly. I'm looking for the trend to be bearish on the 1 hour, bearish on the 15 also, right? I'm just following the trend on all time frames, and they all got to correlate with one another. Price then wicks this key level, right, on the 1 hour, right? So now I'm ready to get into this trade. Now I'm just waiting on possibly just a entry confirmation, right? A candle confirmation for me to enter, right? So boom, I seen this this doji right here, right? So I seen this doji right here, waited, and then I got a bearish engulfing, right? So I set my stop loss up here, a little tight, not how I would like it, of course, right? But I'll take it anyways. The price was to break past this level, then it was what it was, and I would have took the L, and it is what it is. But this is where I placed my stop loss, because prices already took out all the orders that it needed to take out in order for it to push back down, right? Got in right here, waited for the bearish engulfing doji. So boom, we're running. And even then, look, we even have price waking this level once again, right? Wicking this level once again. It's a smaller time frame, not a smaller time frame. It's a smaller key level, but still there's just an overall bias behind it, right? So boom, so price wicked off of this level even then, right? So boom, keep dropping, and then boom, and that's my trade. So boom, so that's my overall trade, that's my overall bias. So this is how I caught AUSD. I'm gonna probably be looking for more sells as price continues, probably at a better price. But if price can come back to this key level and essentially give me a couple more confirmations, then I'll continue to scale in these orders. But for now, I'm fine with my 10,000. So once again, y'all, it's xauusd here, xauusd Trading. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, follow the Telegram channel, follow me on Instagram, xauusd, and follow my business account also, xauusd Trading. Appreciate y'all for watching, and thank y'all. Yeah, we out.